Hello, everybody. How are you all doing tonight? I am still sick, unfortunately. Still have that terrible cough. So, well, I guess my voice sounds a little less bad. I mean, I did take a shower. I did take a shower earlier, so maybe I'm getting better. I mean, my voice doesn't sound as terrible, so I guess I can count on that. On the contrary, it sounds pretty normal for someone who is still sick. My nose is still pretty stuffy, but I should be better by next week or so, or by Friday. Um, Nothing new really happened today. Um, I'm reading this new book called The Great Gatsby. Uh, I'm sure a lot of you out there probably know about the book or about the author. I think it's along the lines of something about, rich people and the American dream, or at least that's what the themes are. Um, so yeah, other than reading the new book, uh, oh, and also I had Miss Quinn today. It was good to see her again. We talked about a few things. I told her what has been going on at home and my friendship life as of late. First, I told her about my dad. Um, Sometimes my dad, well, he's not abusive or anything, but, you know, dads aren't perfect. Nobody is. Especially not men. Men like dad always think they're the leader of everything. Always gotta be the top dog. Always gotta tell everybody else what to do. Every freaking day. Even their own partners are under their control. Like they're suddenly freaking lap dogs or something. Or the little errand girls. And, Dad sometimes treats us exactly like that. Like he's the top dog. That he can do whatever he wants and get away with it because he's the man of the house. I'd see mom and dad argue a few times. And, I I'm sensitive to people yelling. I mean, I can handle yelling on TV because they're far away from me. The people on screen, they're on the other side of the world probably, and I know they can't hurt me or do anything to me because they're all the way on the other side of the screen. But Dad, my parents arguing, they're right in my living room. In my house. Seriously, what is stopping Dad from bursting through my bedroom door and beating the crap out of me? At any minute. Or better yet, what's stopping Mom from bursting through that door and yelling at me for being born? And it's not just arguing. Them raising their voices in general, or they just I don't know. I'm sensitive to it. At least they're not yelling now. But they will in a few minutes. Yeah. I guess all those abuse stories are starting to get to my head. I'm afraid of admitting that because I'm afraid I'm going to get that basic crap of, oh, just stop watching it. Or some other crap like that. It's mostly due to the spectrum that I'm sensitive to yelling. And I told Miss Quinn about that too. And she said like a lot of little kids, and kids are general, when they're afraid of yelling because it's close and it's loud. So, like in play care or something, which I don't know what kind of stupid moron would yell in a daycare. Like, who'd be that stupid, Probably a drunk or some other crap like that. Or just a general moron that shouldn't be trusted around kids and should be in frickin' jail. Or fined. Like $1 million. And, Miss Quinn suggested that I talk to my parents about that, which I'm a little afraid to. Because I don't want to get scolded for being overdramatic. Dad probably wouldn't listen anyway. Even if he did say stop, he probably wouldn't. Miss Quinn says that deep down he's tried. I'm not freaking seeing it. And she also suggested that maybe I should write a letter to him or something. Which, I do have a plan. I should probably be healthy enough to take another walk to Pinecone Path this weekend. There's a freaking car alarm out there. Maybe the next time I go there, I can send a text to Dad about it. Besides, he's far away from me at that point, so he won't do anything to me. Unless he somehow drives there and breaks my ribs or something. Tries to strangle me. That I'm afraid of. I don't know what my dad is capable of, after all. And then there's Sophia. Like I said, she still hates me. Over a fight that I had. You see, in case you guys don't know what happened, so one morning in the cafeteria, sometimes me and Sophia had a habit of, messing around with Ty a little bit. We were freaking morons to do that, and we knew that. We'd give two craps. And, Miss G intervened, and, Sophia told me that Miss G was accusing us of not being nice to Ty, and I thought she was taking his side over mine. So the moment everybody left, I, for one, skipped class, my first class on purpose, and two, I was rude of her and told her to shut up. I got 2 lunch detentions for that. And, after my 2 lunch detentions, I, sent a really, really, really mean text to Sophia. Telling her it was all her fault because she heckled Ty first. And I insulted the fact that she cannot use her filter and think before she speaks. God, was a freaking idiot. I knew what I said was mean. I did it anyway. She texted me back the next day after school. Told me she hated me for that text. That we were not friends anymore. I ruined everything that day. I guess what Miss Thompson said was true. Every action has a consequence. This consequence is really hitting hard. And what hurts about it was because I apologized for it. And then, yet she still hates me. It's a constant reminder of how stupid I really am. Especially when I'm angry. Part of me wishes I didn't have feelings. Maybe I wouldn't be hurting so many people. So yeah, that's what happened. And I told Miss Quinn about it. She suggested giving Sophia some space. That maybe an apology couldn't hurt. But I think she deleted my number. So I don't know if she deleted her phone number too, or if it's just her tablet number that she deleted. But I'll try text her via phone. And if that doesn't work out, then I don't know what I'm gonna do. I tried sitting next to her one time. But later at lunch, she sent me this postcard note reminding me how much she hated me and that we were never gonna be friends again. So, that sucked. To be honest, I can't blame her for hating me. This is all my fault. If I wasn't so freaking dumb, then none of this would have happened. But it did. Just goes to show, guys, every action has a consequence. And if you don't think about the consequences beforehand, you're gonna screw up bad. Because there are so many good things in this life that are gonna happen to you. There are gonna be so many people out there who are gonna be good to you. Okay, and if you hurt them in any way, and they hate you, it is your own fault, not theirs. You started the argument. You lit the fire, and it is your responsibility to put it out. That's the lesson that I learned that day, guys. And I don't want it to happen to any of you. So remember, every action has a consequence. Good ones and bad ones. And it depends on the action whether or not the consequence is good or bad. If you do good things will happen. If you do bad things, bad stuff will come, karma will come back and bite you in the butt. And it's not gonna be friendly. It's not. So the next time you're thinking of hurting someone, doing something bad, or saying something mean, please take the time to think about the consequences of what will happen. And I know that's hard for some of you. But that is because some of you only think about yourselves. What's gonna happen to you? Instead of thinking about what's going to happen to them. I think in a way, it's that kind of ignorance. That kind of self-protection and self-justifying attitude and outlook is what sorry. Is what causes people to take their own lives. Because of their bullies. And the self-justification of those bullies. That they will think of any excuse possible to protect themselves. Instead of protect the person that they've hurt. And, overall selfishness is what I'm labeling it as. Pure and utter cruelty and selfishness. And if the more we take the time to think about the consequences of what's going to happen to both us and the other person that we've hurt, then maybe self-unaliving wouldn't be so common. Some part of me wonders why selfishness exists at all. Or even how it became so popular. Hell, it seems to be almost as popular as a Taylor Swift magazine. Or the newspapers that existed back in the roaring 20s. Or as common... Selfishness seems to be as commonplace as any popular media, like tickets to Taylor Swift concerts, or newspapers of increasing unemployment during the Great Depression of the 30s, or the news articles about, or the rumors about the Dust Bowl that happened back in the day. Or the names of some popular comedians like Bill Cosby. Or something. You know, and it sickens me. Knowing that level of selfishness is so popular in our world today. I don't even know how it got that bad, to be honest with you. And I know that in some way we could do something about it. If we just stop being selfish, you know? I mean, what is being selfish possibly going to get you in life? Without some sort of support system, you're going to end up completely alone and unsuccessful. I mean, I wasn't selfish. On the contrary, I'm very empathetic. And look where it's gotten me. I'm writing my own book. I'm writing my own songs. I know they haven't been released yet, but I'm working on them. I'm making my own characters, my own stories. I made my own freaking channel. Because I wasn't selfish. And if small class autistic people like me can make it this far without being selfish, then so could the rest of you. If you just open your hearts to others. You know, let them in. Say hi to them every once in a while. Maybe give them a high five or a hug if they allow it. Ask them how their day was. I mean, it could be your friend, it could be your parents, it could even be your freaking stranger on the road. Say hi to them every once in a while. Let them know you acknowledge them. And maybe, just maybe, this world might be a bit of a better place. even if it really doesn't do much in the end. Because in the end, even if it's just a few people, it'll count for something. Besides, it may be even just one person. I mean, you can't really spread that. It's not really easy to spread that level of selflessness to the entire world in one day. But even if it's just one person or a small group of people, to that person and those people, to those people, that level of selflessness and kindness and level of empathy, it meets the entire universe. It could be the entire universe. And that is the most amazing feeling anybody can feel. Because I felt it. Remember that boy Ty I told you earlier? Well, one afternoon, I was on the bus. I don't really know what happened. I probably just had a really pretty rough day. And, I was telling Ty how terrible my day was when he told me that I can't accomplish my dreams. Reminded me that the only person who can stop me from accomplishing my dreams and doing what I want to do is me. And that I'm a strong, independent woman. That I could do whatever I want to do. Be whoever I want to be. And gave this great speech that I honestly expected, I don't know, a therapist to give. Maybe some sort of motivational speaker at a meeting or something. Certainly not from a boy his age. I mean, he's only a year older than me. 17. Gonna be turning 18 soon, in 9 days. And his advice, yeah, it might stick with me to the grave. and that feeling of being acknowledged for being me, that advice, I've held that advice close to my heart for a long time. I still do, honestly. And I might carry that advice on forever. Even to the grave. And that same feeling I was talking about, the feeling of that being acknowledged, being cared for, being treated by that level of kindness and empathy from another person, it meant the world to me. The whole universe. And that is the feeling I want everybody out there to feel. Even everybody that is currently watching this video. Because, in all actuality, you guys mean the entire world to me. You guys are my world. Even if I don't really know half of you, and half of you, and a lot of you don't even know me as well. Other than the stories I tell, or the feelings I reveal. This might just be some of your first video, and you probably don't even know my name. But, in the end, I don't really care. What matters to me is that you guys, you beautiful, beautiful people, who have either stuck by my side for this long, or those who are just meeting me for the first time. I want you all to feel that same feeling. That feeling of pure joy and happiness. The feeling of inspiration and finding your purpose in life. Your goals, your dreams, your aspirations. I want you guys to carry that joy with you forever. I want you to carry it to your graves. Never let that joy go. Because without joy, this world would probably never exist. YouTube would probably never exist without that same joy and care and aspiration. And if sharing these videos, if giving you guys these videos could give even one single person that is watching this the same level of joy as I feel about life from that day with Ty, maybe this video would really be fully for nothing, right? Would fully be a waste. And even if it's just one person, I don't really mind. Because that person could possibly, maybe, bring that same joy to others. And that action will mean the world and the universe to me. I hope you guys remember that. And, yeah. That's, pretty much all I had to say in this vlog. I mean, pretty sure I wouldn't have enough time to tell a story today. I rambled on for a pretty long time. Didn't think I was gonna, but here we are. So, yeah. But before I end this vlog for tonight, I just want to tell you how much I love all of you guys. And how grateful I am for all the support and the love and the dedication you give me. The amount of subscribers who subscribe to my channel, even when I didn't think I'd be getting that high amount. And for that, I am forever grateful. And I really, really love every single one of you. And I hope you all have an amazing rest of your night. And a great, awesome day tomorrow. And don't forget, on Friday, April 4th, at 7:30 p.m., Eclipse will come to visit for a live stream. He is pumped to visit all of you guys. He is over the moon with joy at the prospect of finally meeting you guys in person and telling you some funny stories. We have amazing things planned. You guys are gonna have fun. So don't forget, Friday, April 4th at 7:30 p.m., Eclipse will come to visit in my body for a live stream. So, yeah. But until then, I will see you guys. I will see you guys tomorrow night. Bye bye, everybody.